San Francisco was formerly regarded one of the best cities in the United States, whereas Los Angeles lost its luster in the early 1970s when crime rates started to climb. Large tech businesses relocating to Silicon Valley helped the city survive into the 2000s, but the last decade has been particularly hard for the Bay Area. Once upon a time, the free market attitude of the business contingent was enough to rein in the craziness of the Frisco Marxist ideologues, but today, the corporate world has joined the cult and is engaged in activism with all the crazies. This is an unsustainable state of affairs. California, and San Francisco in particular, have gone full retard. The city has gained notoriety for being a symbol of decay and wickedness. It's difficult to portray the city as a place of hope, especially when there are several poop monitoring applications for locals to use to avoid walking in human feces strewn on the streets, and when whole neighborhoods and street corners are overrun with homeless people and fentanyl addicts. These are the types of tragic events you may expect to see on a daily basis in San Francisco, as in Los Angeles and the city of Portland, or any other place where the political left is in complete control. The poverty rate is expected to stay at roughly 11.3% of the population in 2022, and recent projections suggest there will be at least 20,000 homeless in the city. Homelessness estimates from 2020 were not collected because of the COVID lockdowns, and the most recent available data is from 2019. According to FBI data, the Bay Area has one of the highest crime rates in the country, with property crime being more than twice the national average. From 2020 to 2021, San Francisco saw a 6.8% drop in population. City authorities do not anticipate a rebound in sales tax collections until 2025, down from the previous projection of a 50% reduction from 2019 to 2020. Up until today, the real estate market has been the most obvious indicator of impending catastrophe. The residential real estate market has crashed by almost 30%, and prices are starting to fall as a result. The business sector has been hit the worst. San Francisco's downtown rebound ranks dead last among 60 major U.S. cities, and the city's widespread office vacancies have not been filled. Present estimates place the average decline in value of commercial real estate at roughly 40%. Bids for downtown San Francisco office space are 60% to 70% lower than they would have been in 2019. The wealth activity in the city center is crucial to the region's economy, but it is deteriorating as a result of a lack of corporate interest. The cities of California have been wrecked gradually by a combination of unworkable and damaging green tech and carbon legislation, authoritarian COVID lockdowns and mandates, extraordinarily high taxes, and unending bureaucratic red tape. And it all became much worse when corporations stopped worrying about making money and expanding their company in order to promote leftist ideology and virtue signaling. This enabled city-based far-left groups carte blanche to impose whatever ludicrous policies they pleased. The golden goose has therefore been killed. Despite the best efforts of California's legislators and liberals, the state is now on life support and rapidly declining. This is a trap that can easily be seen in San Francisco. They won't bother trying to disguise it by this time next year. Instead, they'll be hunting for someone to place the blame on. We make daily videos on events that affect your money and future, so if you enjoyed this one, please think about liking or subscribing. See you all in the next one.